Hello everybody, and welcome to the last Armsday of Year 2. This is it. This is the very last one. Now I don't know if we're gonna get new guns from Banshee. I don't know if there's gonna be any new packages. I don't know if the roles are gonna change. Maybe different perks. Maybe no change at all. Maybe everything is exactly the same. And the only thing that changes is just the meta. Either way, I cannot wait to bring you more Armsday stuff in Year 3. But we're not in Year 3 yet. This is just Year 2. So let's finish it out with a bang, I guess. What have you got for us? We got a Thesson FR4 with, I guess this roll might be, well, not off to a good start. The Thesson package is another one that's not great. The Lead Mila D, again, not great. Unfortunate. If you're looking for a discount Lead Mila D, the Apple of Discord at the vendor is a Headseeker counterbalance roll. If you're looking to see kind of like what the Lead Mila D would have in store for you, the Lead Mila D is better than the Apple of Discord, but the Apple of Discord roll will reset after Rise of Iron rolls around, so if you were looking to try out a discount Lead Mila D, Apple of Discord from the Vanguard vendor before it sells out, might look into that. The Irene, we don't have our triple tap here, so I guess a strong hold on all three of these. The packages are the Garrus D, the Kumakatak, the Tamar D, the Wifrua D, and the Uzumi RR4. I want to talk a little bit about these sniper rifles just for a second. Surplus got a big buff, and they nerfed the high impact sniper rifles. So actually the Haka snipers are pretty good now. I think the Tamar D is a little better than the Wifrua D. Some people might disagree. To each their own, but I would recommend the Tamar D. At this point in time, the Tamar D is actually officially on my recommended list. The Kumakatak HC4 is unfortunately of the low impact variety, no good, and the Garrus D is actually pretty good, so you could pick up the Garrus D and the Tamar D and have a pretty solid couple of guns in the coming weeks, hopefully. Hi Bailey, don't have Xbox. Not yet. Oh hey, speaking of consoles, PS4 just got a big update. I don't know how much that matters to people, but I hate it so far. I know it's supposed to be a good update, I'm just not used to it yet, but it tried to update like 5 minutes before this, and I was very confused about how to do Armsday. It took like a good little while to figure out. Bailey, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna look into getting an Xbox though, alright? I know a lot of people are on Xbox One, including Mercules, and I do want to do stuff with him, so might have to pick one up sooner or later. But I've got other stuff on my list first, like a dedicated capture card for the Mac. Cool deal. I'll look forward to it. Let's see. So if you're just joining us, the first three packages are no good. The Thesson FR4, the Lead Mila D, and the Irene RR4 did not have great rolls. And if you're looking for great rolls, I would recommend picking up the Apple of Discord. If you're looking for the Lead Mila D roll, you can get a worse version of the Lead Mila D from the Apple of Discord. You can also get the Vacancy from Future War Cult is the best possible version of the Thesson FR4. And again, these are going to reset when you do swap over to Rise of Iron. So pick up whatever vendor rolls you're interested in now versus after reset when you realize they're all gone. Anyway, yeah. I'm really hoping that Banshee gives us some good stuff. at the ARI. I don't review the ARI. The ARI 41 or the ARI 45. I guess it doesn't matter. Either way, those are not popular enough to warrant picking up the package. Sorry. Unless you mean the DIS. I'm about to do that one. Hey, look at that. We've got JLB 47s with grenades and horseshoes. Warhead veneers. I like that. It's really been a good one. And I guess quick draw and flared magwell. So that's pretty good. And then is this the one I just... Yes, it is. I just clicked on the same one twice. Beautiful. Here we go, heavy payload. Alright, this one might be a little bit better. Snapshot, grenades and horseshoes, heavy payload, warhead veneers. Yeah, alright, pick up roll 3 on the JLB 47. I think we finally got a good one. The DIS 43. We've got a rodeo roll, which... interesting. I'm not really sure if that's something I'd be interested in. Probably not. Then there's the outlaw roll. This is much better. Look at this, hand-laid stock, fitted stock. I hate fitted stock, but it maxes out the, or it very nearly maxes out the stability on this gun. It's also got the SPO-28 and outlaw. This is a great DIS-43. That's roll 2 for the DIS-43. And, you're never going to hip fire this. Pick up roll 2. No full auto rolls on the DIS-47. That's unfortunate. Well, that's okay because we got roll 3 on the JLB-47 and roll 2 on the DIS-43. Both of those rolls are excellent. Let's see about the Arminius D, Cocytus, and PDX-45. Those are going to be our last 3. Sorry, I don't do the ARIs. They're not great. The only one that's worth using, I think, is the ARI-41. Bungie did their best to buff high-impact auto rifles, and by their best, I mean they did nothing to buff high-impact auto rifles, so they're still trash. You know, that's the way it goes. It looks like mid-impact auto rifles are the best, and while the ARI-41 is a mid-impact auto rifle and should be, you know, pretty decent in Crucible, there are a lot of other options, like the Righteous 7 from New Monarchy. So, you know, already got the best rolls. So, doesn't really make sense to keep an ARI-41 package, you know? Like, I guess there's an argument to be made for it, but I don't know. There's just a lot of mid-impact auto rifles, and they're not even, like, really that great right now. Most people are sticking to good scouts, good hand cannons in the mid-impact archetype, and pulse rifles in the lower archetypes. And now the Nerwin's Mercy archetype is back in the meta. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, the Cocytus is amazing. Let's see what rolls we've got on our Cocytus, Arminius, and PDX-45. The Arminius D has no counterbalance roll, so this thing needs a counterbalance roll. Don't pick up any of the Arminius D packages. The PDX-45 is I guess Headseeker's interesting. High caliber rounds did get a buff. I could see high caliber rounds being useful. And Reinforced Barrel decreases stability. I don't know. I don't like this roll. This roll's not good enough for me. The roll last week was better. Both of the rolls last week were better. Interesting and not great. Again, we've got something that decreases one of our 2 stats that we're looking out for, range and stability. That's no good. No good. Alright, well, Zen moment. No, again, we're reducing our stability. Oh, why do you sell these, Banshee? Alright, none of these PDX-45s are any good. If you were going to pick one, it would be this one. Zen moment is hopefully going to compensate for Reinforced Barrels, lack of stability. High caliber rounds did get a buff, and the SPO-28 is awesome. But I can't endorse this one. I would hold on to the PDX-45 package. I can't think of a reason to pick this one up. It's not great. It's not amazing. It's okay. It's something to do. The Cocytus has a bunch of weird rolls. Look at this, Zen Moment on all three. The life support's definitely the best of this bunch. We've got Extended Mag. I could see this being used in PvE. But the Torch Scope is really a PvP scope. You can use whatever scope you want, obviously, but like, this is a weird roll. I could see an argument for this being a PvP roll. Yeah, Zen Moment covering for the instead of hand laid stock and then using extended mag. But you know, I've never had an issue with the magazine. I'd rather have Third Eye in that last slot. You could pick this Cocytus up if you wanted to, but you know, it's not amazing. I can't think of a reason to use Icarus either. I mean, you're just almost never using it in the air. Almost never. And you want the second one. And then let's see, Replenish is nice. Hand laid stock and Torch. I guess you could, yeah. The first one's a much better PvP roll. All right, so there's an argument to be made for the second one, but ultimately I think the first one is much better. Life support is really the only thing you're missing here. Replenish isn't a bad perk. It's not great. It's not a standout perk. Life support's a little bit better. Yeah, of course, but hand laid stock gives you that stability right off the bat. You've got the Torch Scope, of course. So this is the better one, the first roll. But at the same time, while hand laid stock and Torch are the only two things you really need for a PvP roll, it's not, you know, they come up a lot. They come up a lot on this gun. There aren't a lot of different rolls you can have. I think there are only 2 scopes that can roll on the spot, and there are only, I think, 4. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I think there are only 4 different perks that can roll in this slot. So this combination comes up often enough that you shouldn't have to worry about it. And these perks could be better. So I would hold the Cocytus as well. Unless you're just anxious to get rid of some packages for Rise of Iron. Again, the only thing you really want to pick up here is the Garrus D and the Tamar D. I think the Tamar D is going to have a unique role to play in the upcoming meta as a surplus sniper rifle. Especially in PvE, there's a chance we want a surplus rifle for the raid. Remember, surplus did get buffed, so you can hold more sniper ammo in this, and the high impact class got nerfed. So it makes a lot of sense to start varying your impact classes. I could see this gun being very good in future PvE content. Yeah, I might even pick this up and replace something on the on this character for future Armsday rolls. Okay, well, I guess that's it for Year 2's Armsday. Not really an exciting end to the Year 2, gotta say. These rolls could have been better. But, you know, it is what it is, and Rise of Iron comes out in T-minus, what is it now, 6 days? 6 days, I think. Wow. Private matches have happened, so look out for ghosts in the PvP arenas, and of course, get your grimoire up. Ha! Love you too, Extremely Extreme. Yeah, I'll see you for Rise of Iron, I guess. Awesome! Well, have a nice day, and enjoy the last bit of Year 2.